was absent or what?
Yes.
Okay, last couplet. Okay, open page number 11, everyone. Last couplet is authors like poems grow dear as they grow old. It is the rust we value, not the gold. What he's saying in this couplet, he's sharing the people. He means the author. Those who are writing something, poem or article or chapter or novel, whatever. The poet is saying that the authors are like poems. Okay. For example, now whatever the money you are using, it's very simple. You are not giving any bill, just coming and spending. You are taking from father or anyone, okay, and spending it. You are not means not getting any interest to keep it with you. If today got 50 rupees, you are going to shop and spending it. You are not giving the any interest to the money. After getting means coming and going. This is the nature of the money. In one way it will come, another way it will go. But people are not giving more interest on the money. Okay. In this way, if this money is suddenly finished, another notes came, another currency came, and suddenly you have saw this money, how interested you will be. You just think. For example, 500 rupees and 1000 rupees was banned by the Narendra Modi government in 2010, sorry, in 2015. If suddenly you get 1000 rupees, the earlier rupees, what you will think? Very interestingly, very nicely, you will see, yes or not? In this way, the poet is saying that the things, whenever it is in our hand, we are not giving them value. When a poet, when a writer is alive, okay, before his death, we are not giving them value. When we are giving them value, when they are dead, when they died, that time we are giving them value. For example, Alexander Pope, the poet of this couplet, Alexander Pope, yes or not? When he took birth during the glorious revolution of England, and after 60 years he died, that time nobody gave him any value. He was out of the London, yes or not? He was living in a village of Scotland, so nobody gave him value. Now he dead, everyone is giving him value. Yes or not? So the poet is saying that the authors like coins grow dear as they grow old. The author or poet, they are becoming dear and dear to us when they are becoming old day by day, day by day. You know that Rabindranath Tagore, the Nazrul Islam, Shakespeare, John Keats, like this, many authors were there. When they were living, the time people are not listening them. Now each and every line people are using as a quote. Yes or not? They are giving reference to the poem. People are reciting poem in the functions, in any celebration, as Rabindra Sangit, as Nazrul Giti. Yes or not? But when they are alive, that time people are not doing like that. In the next line is saying, it is the rust we value, not the gold. It is the rust we value, not the gold. Rust means what? If anything, how the iron, how the gold, how the silver are getting erosion. How? With the help of the rust. Rust is eating them, yes or not? The poet is saying that it is the rust we value, not the gold. He is describing it with the authors. That we have not given value to the Rabindranath Tagore. We have not given value to the Alexander Pope. We are giving value to what? To their writings. Not? We are not given value to the Rabindranath Tagore that time when he was living. Now he dead, his poem we are reciting. We are performing his poem during the celebration or any function, any program. Yes or not? So the poet is saying that the gold already dead, the poet, the author already dead, already finished. Now we are giving the value to whom? Whatever he left, the rust left. After gold, after destroying of gold or iron, what remaining? Rust remaining. Yes or not? In Bengali, it is called jangar or something. Yes or not? So we have not given value to the exact gold when we have got, but we are giving value to the rust, the creation of the poet, the creation of the author. Understood or not? So ultimate thing is that we can see here that when something is alive, we are not giving value. After the death, we are giving them value. Okay. And when the thing was there, the people were there, the author were there, the time we have not gave them value. Now they have passed, we are giving value to their writings. So in this way, how much they will become old, that much will give them value more. I think clear these two lines. Any question, anyone from this poem? This one. And who? Mahdud? Understood?
Yes, sir.
Iftikhar? Okay. Any question from this poem? Anyone? Okay, if not, very good. You complete memorization today. Now we are going to the next chapter. Open page number 13. Page number 13, the missing mail. The missing mail. What is the meaning of this chapter name? What we can find out from the name of the chapter? Missing mail. Mail means what? Mail. M-A-I-L, mail. Anybody can tell me, please? Mail means what? Mail. M-A-I-L, mail means what? Mail. I think you have got everyone email. You have email account or giving message to the email, telegraph. Like, have you heard email or Gmail? Have you heard?
Yes, sir.
Email means what? E for electronic. Mail means giving a message. MAIL, mail means what? A letter, a telegraph, okay, or a notes or a message. Okay, earlier it was known as the mail, MAIL, mail. When social media came, when mobile, when laptop, when computer, this thing came, the people stopped giving letter and they are giving through the message, through the electronic medium. From that time, its name became email. Email means electronic mail. Earlier, it was coming by writing on the page. It was known as the mail. Okay. And when this writing things finished, on the paper writing finished, coming through the mobile, it is known as the email or Gmail. Actually, it is email, electronic mail. How you know e-ticket? Earlier, people used to do train ticket by going to the station. Now doing from the home, doing from cyber cafe, any computer shop, yes or not? Through the electronic medium, it is known as the e-ticket. Okay, electronic ticket, whatever. The mail means what? Giving a message or a letter. Missing, you know, something lost. Is it not? Something lost. The missing mail. A missing mail. About the missing mail, you will read. A mail, a message, a letter, which one was lost? About this, we'll study. Okay. In this story, it is something, a story like that. A postman was there. How he became dear to the people. Okay, you know the work of the postman. Nowadays, postman's work you are not seeing. When I was in your age, I used to see that the postman came with something. Now, hardly if any books is coming through the post office. These books are coming through the postman. Otherwise, no work of the post office presently. Earlier, people used to keep money in the post office. People used to bring money from the post office. Letter used to come to post office, and the postman, a person was there from the post office, used to come to the everyone's house to give the letters and this all. Okay, you will get about the stories, early stories, if you ask your parents that any day any letter came to our house from the post office or something. Okay, so about this we will study the chapter. So before starting the chapter, let us understand some character. I request everyone, please open rough copy and write all the characters name. No, not so many character, only 3 or 4 character is there. The only 3 major character is there, and all are sub character. The main character is Tanappa. 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 Right, character. First write the chapter name, then write the characters, give the heading and write characters. Chapter name right here, chapter name and number. Okay, and then write characters. CHARACTERS, characters. Okay, in upper here write chapter name and number. Okay, now write number 1. Number 1, Tanappa. TANA. Oh, sorry, THANA. THANA double PA, Tanappa. First main character. Number 2, you write. Number 2, you write Ramanujam. 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 Number 2, write Ramanujam. And number 3, right? Number 3, right? Kamakshi. Kamak. Kamakshi. Kamakshi. This These are the 3 main characters of the story. By leaving this, some other characters are there, as for example, the Ramanujam's wife is there, Ramanujam's father-in-law is there. Okay, some other family members you will see. These are not major characters. The main 3 character is what? Tanappa. Okay, Tanappa was the postman. Tanappa was the postman. He was serving the area for a long years. Okay, when he joined the job as a postman, whatever the people he saw that in very young age, these people grown old when he is becoming retired. For a long year, he was serving in this area as a postman. Number 2 is Ramanujam, who is the main person of the story. Ramanujam. Ramanujam was a youngster when Tanappa joined the job, and the story ends when Ramanujam's daughter's marriage was happening. In this place, the story ends. Now think how many years Tanappa was in the service. When Tanappa joined the service, Ramanujam was very young, just married or not married like that. And the story ends that time. We can see that the Ramanujam's daughter's marriage was there. Okay. And the third one was the Kamakshi. Kamakshi was the daughter of the Ramanujam. Kamakshi was the daughter of the Ramanujam. The story writer was the R.K. Narayan. You can write it, R.K. Narayan. The story writer was R.K. Narayan. R.K. Narayan. The story writer was R.K. Narayan. This R.K. Narayan was a person who took birth in the border between the present Karnataka. Earlier it was known as the Madras. Okay. And he grown here. He wrote many stories. He is one of the most important, most famous story writer of the world. Okay. And the story took place where, you know, which story we are going to read? This story took place in Malgudi, a South Indian city. Malgudi. You can write here Malgudi. Malgudi. Malgudi town. Malgudi. Okay. Malgudi. Malgudi. So some other names also you'll see in this chapter. In the first line, you can see one name is there, Binayak Murali Street. Street means what? You know, the way, road, gully. Okay. So Malgudi, let us understand first Malgudi. Actually, Malgudi was not a real town or city or place. Listen carefully. Malgudi was not a original place. Okay. Malgudi was a fictional name invented, started by the R.K. Narayan. Malgudi is a fictional name. Understood or not? Malgudi is not an original name. Fictional means what? Imaginary name. So R.K. Narayan, wherever he was writing a story, he was giving the existence of the Malgudi town. But actually, Malgudi was not a town or place anywhere in India. Okay. He was imaginary, in fictionally, he made a town named Malgudi. And everywhere he was using this Malgudi town, Malgudi place, Malgudi this, that, everything. But it was totally imaginary. The Malgudi name was totally imaginary. Okay, so many things we have seen. Let us start the chapter. Before starting the chapter, what are the things we have got? The story was written by R.K. Narayan. Okay, it was took place where? In the Malgudi, a South Indian place, which was totally imaginary place. Okay, the main characters was what? The Tanappa, the postman, the Ramanujam, the headman of a house, and the Kamakshi, the daughter of the Ramanujam, the daughter of the Ramanujam. And the story starts with a missing male. Finally, we'll get the clue of the missing male, what the male was missing. Okay, so let us start. Put your finger, everybody, in the first line, please. Though his beat covered Binayak Murali Street and its four parallel roads, it took him nearly 6 hours before he finished his round and returned to the head office in the Market Road to deliver accounts. One thing you mark here, where was the head office was located? In the Market Road of Malgudi, in the Market Road. So one word meaning, let us find out first. Parallel. What is the meaning of parallel? Anybody can tell me? Meaning of parallel?
Straight line.
Straight line or same thing. On not, yeah, parallel means straight line. But here it is used the same thing. Parallel you can use in the same way. Okay. For example, in literary, if you get the meaning of the parallel, for example, one line is there, another line if maintaining the same distance from one to another one everywhere. Okay. For example, from first to last, this line everywhere distance will be the same. This one is known as the parallel. This one is known as the parallel. So in this first line is saying that the person who is doing his work, okay, bit covered Binayak Murali Street. He is doing work where? In the Binayak Murali Street. Binayak means a person's name after whose name a street name was given. Binayak Murali Street, a road name. You know that in city, big town, the street name is coming specially. Everything is divided on the basis of colony, on the basis of street, on the basis of the road. Okay. So the person who was a postman, he was working in the Malgudi town or Malgudi city, and his area was what? The Binayak Murali Street and its four parallel road. Means total how many road he was getting to cover? 5 road he was getting to cover. Means in this 5 road, how many letter, how many mail, how many telegraph will come, everything he will serve to the people. Okay. What was his the area of duty? The Binayak Murali Street and its 4 parallel roads. This was the area of Tanappa's duty. Keep in the mind. You can write in the rough copy also. Questions may come. Okay. That what was the area of Tanappa's duty? The Tanappa's area of duty was the Binayak Murali Street and its 4 parallel roads. Okay, it took him nearly 6 hours before he finished his round and returned to the head office. Where his head office was located? In the Market Road. His head office was located in the Market Road. So every day he used to go out for delivering the letters and mail. And how much time he used to take? He used to take nearby 6 hours. At least 6 hours needed to deliver all the letters to everyone's house. Okay, this is very interesting story. I request everyone, please read one time at home after the class. And if any tough word meaning is there, you please find out it from the Google or from the dictionary. Tomorrow we'll join from there again. Now we'll start the SST discussion. I think Samsul sir already has joined. Samsul sir.
Thank you.
Sir, you can start.
Thank you. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome back to another session. Okay,